Hello, my name is Jennifer Vega. I am an energetic medium, spiritual element for all areas of your life. I speak to energy. As we know, everything is energy. I believe I am a teacher for many aspects on how the quality of language can be felt from the presence of the love that you are, the love that your essence is made of. So today I'm brought in, and a spiritual elements want to come in, and I'm going to just let it flow as guided by many of my spiritual team. Who we all have a team. We all have a spiritual team that really guides us, and sometimes there are some that are more pronounced at a moment, and others that are at different moments. So I'm just going to trust this and see where this goes. Good day, dear ones. I am Saint Germain, and I come through you from this angelic being to give gratitude to the many hearts that are out there, outpouring their positivity of depthness, pronouncing it through truth, and elevating the presence of so much more through the elevation of feeling. When one feels, one really ignites a vibration far beyond the verbiage that one can communicate. But when you can do a duality of both at the highest form, through the alignment from one's heart to one's mind, you become one with the essence of you, which is the true essence of love, the core of your divinity. That divinity is from above, that gives you all that you need for every area of your life. When we speak of every area of your life, we speak of everything that could be presented to you, whether it be through a relationship, whether it be through a life purpose, whether it be through your finances, through your faith, through your connection of your higher self. The list can magnify, the list can project. All that is from one's act of the presence of love that one is. Let me just take a quick drink. Much appreciation, St. Germain. I will bring him back in. He is showing me that when we align our hearts with our mind, we become the activation of what God is, what source is, what the universe is through us. He wants us to change our vibrations through clearing out what is holding us from being that clear crystalline vessel to really communicate what needs to be meant for our world. Our inner world is what pronounces the exterior of our world. And when we can see that through the light of God with clarity, the fears dissolve for so many. This is a transformational period for everyone. And the power of love creates activations through so much. He had me pull a card because he really wanted to influence the insight of one's commitment. And it says, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. And what he wants to say is that when you feel it so passionately, the magnitude of how many open doors open for you through the truth of you, because you dissipate all the discernments that are in your world that you have ricocheted because of others, not because of you, but you felt them. And it may not just be this moment, it may have been accumulations of a lineage of vibrations, of incidences or experiences that you have had. And all of a sudden they are coming up. This is the time to activate the passionate love for thyself. And I feel him and I get so excited because I feel the activations that are happening as I'm speaking. And I'm holding this up and it's right here in my throat. And he's having me do this for many reasons. And you'll feel them as you're feeling the sensations. And it is excitement. It causes you to be nervous. It can really take the breath out of you. So take a sip of water if you feel it. Take a deep breath, but acknowledge it's funny. Like I can't keep this card straight because the energies are flowing around me and through me in all areas as he is just presenting himself in that magnitude of such a passionate form, a form of truth that elevates us to saturate the it's like a wholeness that's holding us back from really igniting what needs to be ignited in the truest form so we can see clarity like we've never felt it or seen it before. And so when I see it, it becomes a crystal. It radiates diamonds, he's showing me. This is his acknowledgement of envisions that he's showing me that I'm guided to share with you. Oh, he's showing me cards that are being presented into the magic of what cards present to all of us. Like, um, angelic cards. Okay. Um, you can tune into in a deeper version if you allow yourself to just trust yourself into knowing when you're pulling a card that essence has a true meaning for you. There's a deeper version of what's going to be ignited when you project yourself to just not even thinking, just allowing that trust of interaction of whatever you read to really penetrate into you in a way that causes you to really get amped up. Or you get so much that you just need to take a nap. Like those are the clarities of justifications that you know you've integrated something in your highest good to really like passionately ignite it out. And I get the word passionately, but when I feel it with him, he wants to come in. He wants to come in a little bit deeper now. So let him really interject this in his vibration of energy. So it's Jesus that wants to come in now to really clarify this and just, he's showing me like, it's funny because I got it. It's right here. He's showing me like a plug into an outlet. He really wants to plug it in to really electrify it. So let's let Jesus come in. I bring joy. I bring smiles. I bring pureness to you, to know, dear ones, the trust in your faith, the trust in all that you are comes from within. You have all asked for many variations of truly defining yourself, of truly realizing your path, of truly being guided to elevate your presence here on earth. This time. We have heard your callings. We have mapped out so many paths for so many people to elevate your presence, to purposely fly like with expanded wings. And the expansion of how you can fly when you spread those wings becomes so ever powerful that the essence of your truth through the core of your love, because it's always love, becomes elevated with truth. And truth pronounces the truth of all that is, which is your faith ignites a purpose. And that purpose has all the answers, has all the clarity you need for any area of your life. I, Jesus, want you to know that when you seek within you, the world becomes a different perspective. The isolation you feel right now is magical because the transformations that you feel like may take forever, in reality, what it's going to transform into you has a radiance that's going to provide clarity. Now let me go deeper because I see a fear in so many when they say dive deeper. What does that mean? Let me clarify one thing very clearly. There's infinite abundance for every single avenue, for every single being. When you can move from from a comfortable space to an uncomfortable space, but know that that trust and uncomfort is the version of clarity that you have been ignited through to be initiated from. The source of your power is very vibrant. If you're unclear, please seek a medium, a channeler. Let them bring in your team. You will be so much more supported, understanding how this flow aligns with you. There's no fear, only heart-based sacredness. And when people connect in that element and you feel them with that vibration, you will see the depth of what becomes oneself. This dear one here has had many avenues, many schoolings, many academic aspirations. And it didn't detour her. And the reason I'm able to communicate with her is because I have her permission as I'm channeling her. It didn't detour her. It amplified a presence and a path. She took a few detours as she had multiple insight, but she still felt the comfort of what needed to happen for her and her family. And that was okay. We were there still to support her in that alignment. Then she took another phase, and then she asked for more insight. So then she took an exterior class and also sessions from other individuals to give her that amplified presence from within to power her source of light. And this is what many of you may need right now. There are trusted souls out there that are aligned for every single element of a person's passage. And I say passage because what I mean is path, a trusted path. And we want you all to see this, to seek it. But the exterior of a communication from an individual will help you garnish that with a strong foundation. You may need more than one insight. You may need multiple insights. But the insights you get are truly being exchanged through energy. I speak for this one, as every individual is very different. As this individual is bringing forward her physical body, her divine essence of love that she is, has been so powered from within, as she has taken that initiative to only flow with that insight from within, to be the vessel of her truth in her purpose. And now we work through her as we interact and exchange so much with so little words, but the passionate feelings that go through her in such a pure form that you too have a purpose for one insight or another in your flow. Trust is the key, but trust oneself to have the faith to know you are worthy of all that is presented. Every download you have truly has an answer, truly has an insight, truly has an impact on you from your inside world to your exterior of your world. We project so many insights for so many people in so many avenues. Some are pronounced to be on social media. Some are pronounced to be in expos. Some are here to do a manual job. But what they're doing in that presentation is really amplifying a domino effect of love in their presentation of what they signed up for. The understanding of what you get with clarity becomes so much more real, but so much more ease to amplify grace in your world. Amplify grace. Grace becomes such more presentations to be at peace. Oh, and he's just giving me that foundation so that we can all secure it and expand it and ripple it out. It feels so mightily divine. But the grace that's being downloaded upon all the souls at this moment is such a loving presentation of who we are, the support we have, and the expanded support that we will see through relationships in our worthiness in this presentation of this physical experience really is more pronounced. Much, much, much appreciation, Saint Germain and Jesus Christ, as it is always a valuable insight that we are presenting to you through energy exchange. But I also want to give you that experience for you personally. So if there's a calling for something, please don't hesitate. Reach out. There's always opportunities. There's always infinite abundance. I truly believe that for every person out there. And there is always clarity. No matter how dark an incident or situation or experience may be, there is always a presentation of light. There is always a saturation of peace. And there is always a time to surrender. Much love and light to all. May the power of love be activated upon you, your soul, your interior world, to be the worthiness of commitment, to believe you're wholeheartedly knowing that love is the essence of your beingness. So be it, so be it, so be it.